What's going on, everyone? Gilman back with another video, and today we're doing it on the wealth side of things. And as requested by Kim Dang in our previous video on Apple from yesterday, we are doing a chart analysis on PayPal. Just going to go over what I see in the charts, and as well as its correlation with the market and what the potential future could look like for the PayPal stock. Again, not a financial advisor, but just sharing with you guys what I see and kind of my 2 cents on the stock, if you will. If you like these videos, go down, subscribe, like, it really helps us out. If you are interested in other stocks, let us know down in the comments. If you are excited about PayPal's future, also let us know down in the comment section below. So to get right into it, what we see here on the one-day chart is actually PayPal did pretty well today. So the overall market, if we take a look at, the Dow was up about 137 points, which is half a percentage. S&P was up about 1%. And then NASDAQ was up 1.7. So NASDAQ was leading the way today. Tech stocks did well relatively for today. But if we take a look at PayPal, PayPal did even better than the general NASDAQ, which is great, right? It shows relative strength compared to other stocks or sectors in the market. So first and foremost, if we take a look at the year-to-date chart, right, we can see PayPal before the pandemic was about 120s as the high point, fell all the way to 82, but it's now rallied, went all the way up to 212, and now it's kind of around the 187, 188 level. But just in 1 year, a company like PayPal, which again is not a small company, right? The market cap is $220 billion, has gone all the way from 125 at one point almost to 212, now 188, right? So the return this year has been phenomenal for PayPal. And the reason for that is because with the coronavirus pandemic, as everything is shut down, a lot of payments have moved online, right? And PayPal being one of the leader in processing payments online, they've really benefited from this as more companies are looking to process more online orders. That really benefits PayPal because they get that processing fee, as well as maybe new companies are looking at other ways to take payment online, and PayPal being a really trusted source, it's really good to take payment via PayPal for a lot of the websites. Another thing that I kind of want to share is taking a look at the 1 month chart. What I notice here is that, let me get rid of the indicators here, is that PayPal really closely follows the NASDAQ, right? Which is a good thing because following a large index is kind of aligns you with an index, and it's generally considered to be safer overall, right? So taking a look at the NASDAQ climbing until September 3rd, same with PayPal climbing until September 3rd. Then we see the drop, kind of the general downtrend until the 18th, the general downtrend until the 18th again, and then climbing back up, as is PayPal, right? Which is good. Taking a look at the 5-day chart now, we kind of saw the same trend across various tech stocks as they went down and then kind of came back up. Actually, I don't know if Microsoft followed the same pattern. I think even Apple followed a very similar pattern, right? So everything took a dip kind of in the last 5 days. So it's making a little not a U curve, but a wide curve back up. And, so taking a look at today's chart, what we see again is that PayPal did better than a lot of the sectors, right? It was above the VWAP for a lot of the day. I believe, gapped up, filled the gap and then some, and then continued, upward from there, and then didn't really look back, which is, a good thing, kind of riding that trend up. Now, taking a look at some of the moving averages and the EMAs, so on the daily chart, what I see here, and I'll zoom in, we still see stacked moving averages, which is good. Now this is pretty close to doing crossover because of the recent downward trend that we've had. But as of right now, it's still kind of stacked. The one thing that I will say though is it's now moving up towards the 50-day moving average. So that comes in, watch for the number right there. So that comes in at about 189.92. PayPal could find that to be a resistance level, right, and then move back down, or if it has enough momentum, it could break through it. The reason I say that is it could be better off. I mean, we're so close to it, right? We're at 187.16 after hours, but 187s. Our next moving average point is 189.92, right? So it's only about $2 away. It might be worth it to kind of wait and see what happens as it sort of approaches it. If it's approaching it with great momentum and it's going to break through, great. Then it can continue its trend upward. But if it hits this point and then comes right back down, you don't want to be bought in before you get that confirmation, right? So if I were in this situation, which I'm not currently invested in PayPal, that's sort of what I would be looking out for. And then, kind of the same thing here where, the EMAs are also acting kind of there is a crossover because of the recent downtrend in PayPal. But again, the EMA right now is at, let's see, so there was one at 185, which was kind of broken today. And then we've got the 21 and the 34 EMA both at 189.06 and 189.20 respectively. So again, with the moving averages, again, the 189 number. So I'm really interested to see, kind of the moves that PayPal makes in the next couple of days, and whether it can sort of beat that 189 level and move upward as it has, it hit a high of 212.45 on 9/2, which is about 20 days ago. So I'd like to see it kind of break that 189 level. You get confirmation that, okay, well, this 189 level isn't going to be a resistance level that it kind of hits and then starts coming back down. And then, it would, personally speaking, again, you can do whatever you want with your investing style, but I would wait for that confirmation before entering and buying PayPal. And if you're already in PayPal, that would be a good point to kind of see on whether or not you want to, either exit your trade or if you want to add to your trade. So yeah, that's all I had. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Drop a comment down below if you want to see more of these or if you have another stock that you'd like to see. I try to do Apple on a daily basis, so if you're interested in that, head on over and check those out as well. Let's remember to be a bit better every single day, and until next time.